What's going on, everybody? It's Q Jackson, host of BLK Talk. Look, I was over here preparing for another amazing episode, but look, I need you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell so that you guys don't miss any of our amazing conversations. Have a new episode coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Myia B Music, and this is BLK Talk. Tune in.
What's going on, everybody? It's Q Jackson, your host of BLK Talk, and I'm back with another amazing episode. Guess what? This one right here took this is my left hand side. Right here to my left. If you guys are familiar with was it on Tubi? It's on, I think, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
If you guys have seen BET, Myia B is here joining me today.
Myia B Music.
Yes,
baby.
yes, Myia B Music.
Yes.
So
yes.
First of all, I just want to tell you I appreciate you for being
Thank you.
here.
I appreciate you for bringing me on, man.
No, I appreciate you for saying yes. I mean, so look, let me tell you guys how it started. So as you guys may or may not know, Tubi is like really picking up for like a lot of independent creatives, independent movies, series, things like that. So I'm scrolling, trying to see what's up. I don't want to watch Amen. I done already seen that. I already watched 227. Let me watch something different. So I see something that says Hoochie Daddies. Like, what is this? So I click on it. I see a lot of, was it masculine presenting females?
There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or lesbians or whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, let me click on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I start watching it and I'm into it. I'm like, okay, this is something different because for me, I've never seen a show that predominantly featured masculine presenting females. So I wanted to know what it was about. Everybody on the show stood out. It was 8 contestants.
Right.
But Myia stood out because Myia sound like me. And so, I mean, y'all got me sleeping on the airbed. Myia was pissed. And that's happened to me before. So, like, I kind of understood and I kind of sympathized. Because at the end of the day, baby, I like to sleep comfortably.
Listen, because I'm going to get some naps in. That's the thing about it.
See,
Naps.
But, like, throughout the show, I feel like I would have been who you were on the show.
Right.
Just real calm, collected. I'm staying out the drama. I'm here for the purpose.
Right.
But I want to sleep comfortably
As
throughout
well.
it all.
As well.
So look, tell us first of all about that Hoochie Daddies experience.
Listen, the Hoochie Daddies experience was eye-opening. It was it turned out to be an excellent experience, man. I learned some things. I rubbed elbows with people that I would not normally rub elbows with, but what I found out is that they have a heart and similarities to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a by trade, I'm a travel nurse, but I'm moving into becoming a soul music artist. Okay. And so, but I was on there with exotic dancers and people who, and club promoters and it's just we came from different backgrounds, but we had so many similarities. I love them folk, man. Yeah. I love J Cash. I love Taz. I love Stud King. I love Woody. You know what I'm saying? I love all. What's up, Big Moyo? You know what I'm saying? Dyke God, what's good? King, what's good with you? You know what I'm saying?
Now, hold on.
Fantasy.
I was about to say you missing another. I was counting real quick.
I see. Listen, I started out saying, so I was like, I gotta go through all of them now.
All of them.
I got to. You go. Let me see. Did I miss somebody? Oh, JK. Let me go through the rooms. Moyo.
Hold on. We're going to start in the closet first. Let's start in that little closet room.
Thank God.
Right there. One.
Taz, Stud King, J Cash, King, Fantasy, Moyo, and Woody, and your girl Myia B Music.
There you go.
There you go.
So for you, like music-wise, you started off in like gospel,
Man,
right?
I started out in the church, deep in the church.
Oh, okay.
Deep.
So that's where the spirit of song
Yeah.
came from?
Oh yeah. Listen, I started singing when I was about 4 or 5 years old in the
Okay.
gospel choir. I was looking at my auntie Myia singing at her church, and my mom put me in the choir. I wanted to sing like my auntie, and so I remember the first song I sung was whose side are you leaning on? I'm leaning on the Lord's side. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't quite like that yet, but
You know what? I'm telling you. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But yeah, so that was the first. My first memory of singing and performing. It was gospel in the church.
So you had the opportunity to sing in the church,
right?
And when did you realize, like, okay, like this is not just something that I want to do every Sunday. This is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. This is a gift that I was given that I want to share with people.
Well, that really, on a solo level, it happened maybe around 2018. I took it more serious during that time because what happened was from about 2012 to 2018, I was in a group, a gospel quartet group called No Measure in Dooley County, where I'm from, small place. But the group disbanded, and I still had my passion for singing, and so I was like, man, I guess I just gotta do it myself. You know what I'm saying? And so since then, I just been taking it more serious, Q.
I mean, and you really have. Like when I saw the show, and then I started doing my research, like who I saw on the show is something completely different on social media. Like the first, I'm like, all right, what's this video right here? And then immediately, like that voice just jumped out. I'm like, hold on, I didn't get this version of you.
Really? How were they different? Tell me how they were different.
I mean, to me, like I said, you were more reserved and laid back on the show. But on social media, like this big voice, like the strength, like all of that. Right. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like you can really sing.
Thank you.
And like that really
give me a hug. Thank you. Oh, he got
No, thank you.
You touched my neck. Listen, I do have a girlfriend, but you touched my neck, you.
And look, we gonna tell your girlfriend right then and there.
Listen.
Look,
don't touch this. Good. Don't touch my neck.
I'm
Listen, fans, when you see me,
don't touch her neck.
Do not touch my doggone neck.
Because her girlfriend probably gonna be right there.
Listen, and she don't play. She don't play. But she don't mind. I'm sure she don't mind you, Q.
Oh yeah, everybody's girlfriend love me.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm that guy.
Listen.
But back to you being that woman who has been doing some amazing things. So BET Sunday's Best.
Right.
So you transition from the church.
Right.
And have the opportunity to be a contestant on BET Sunday's Best. Yes. How did that come about?
Listen, man, I've always said that I don't want to do contest. I don't like the spirit of it. Let me just go do what I gotta do, sing what I gotta sing, and what have you. But one day somebody tagged me on Facebook, and they. And it was saying that there was a BET Sunday Best was coming to Greatest Travelers Rest or whatever.
Okay, in Decatur, Georgia. Okay,
right. And so I was going back and forth about it, but I just said, man, let me do it. So like I said, I'm a nurse. I'm a night shift nurse. So one day after my shift, I got off around 8 o'clock in the morning, and I just drove right on up with my scrubs on. I drove right on up to Greatest Travelers Rest, man. Walking in, it didn't look like anybody was in the church. Like a security guard tried to turn me around. But I went in there, I registered, and God is good, man. God is good. I made it out of like thousands of contestants, hundreds of contestants in the building. I was like contestant 199. I still have my paper at home. I went through 3 rounds. I got to the very last round where I was singing in front of give me his name. Kurt Franklin.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Sorry, Uncle Kurt. Sorry. I was singing in front of Uncle Kurt, and he was just about to let me go. And then I asked him a question. I said, well, before you let me go, what is it that I can do to get better at singing? And he told me a couple of things. One thing he told me was just like, when you sing, this is for new artists out there. When you sing as if you're telling a story. Make it, people want to hear a story. Make it colorful. Make it a movie when you sing. You know, make it interesting. And so he said, I'm going to give you one more chance. He was about to let me go. He said, I'm going to give you one more chance to sing that song again. I sung it again. And by the grace of God, he said, you are going on the show. Just like that.
Wow. So do you think, had you not asked that question, that the outcome of you being a part of the contestants would have changed?
I know it. Because he said, you know, nobody's ever asked me that question before. So because you asked me that question, this is what he said, I'm going to tell you this. And he told me what he had to tell me, and he gave me another chance. But see, here's the thing, Q. People sometimes get onto me because I am very inquisitive. I do ask a lot of questions. My mama said my first word was why. I don't know how true that is. So I ask a lot of questions. But that helps me gain knowledge. But in this case, asking the right questions got me in the right rooms by the grace of God. So, like, God is good, man.
So what was the thing that you feel you learned about yourself in the experience of BET Sunday Best?
I'm good enough. I'm good enough. There, like, even when I was singing church sometimes, even being in a quartet, even going, that's probably where me not wanting to be in contest came from. Is that sometimes I'm not trained. I'm not classically trained. I've taken maybe 1 or 2 singing lessons before. I hit runs, but they might not be as clean as everybody else's. I lean into my soulfulness. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes I have tricked myself to believe that I'm not good enough. But by the grace of, I'm good enough, Q. You're good enough. And the gift that God has for you is for you. And the Bible said your gift will make room for you. Your gift ain't gonna make room for me. My gift ain't gonna make room for you. But Q, your gift will make room for you. You know what I'm saying? So I am good enough.
That's deep. And although, like, those words are so simple, they pack so much power.
Yes.
And those are words that a lot of people, we've all, for the most part, had moments where we've compared ourselves to other people.
Right.
Where we've allowed the words that other people have put on us to dictate how we moved and the experiences that we would have.
Right.
But just to hear something like that, even in this moment, coming from you about you, it did something to me.
Right.
So
right.
I understand.
Right.
And I hope y'all understand, and I hope y'all got something from it, because she was serious about that.
It's real, man.
Like, for real, like, is there anything about that experience, the Sunday Best experience, that you would have changed?
You know what? What I did not take into consideration is that it's still a competition. I went on the show trying to minister. And although I could have and I should have been ministering, I should have turned my competition knob up. I went to try to save somebody's soul, or not that I can save anybody's soul, but I went to uplift somebody and bring them out of whatever they were in. But I should have put a little bit more showmanship on there if I wanted to go further in the show. So it was, I didn't wear my competition hat. I wore my ministering hat. But if I wanted to go further, I should have turned up a little bit more showmanship.
So outside of the filming and the experience of the show, how did that change, like, you outside of that?
Listen, I'm going hard. I'm going hard in the paint. I don't care if I'm in church. I don't care if I'm singing in the club. I don't care if I'm in the booth. I don't care if I'm on this interview with Q. I'm going, listen, and you need to go hard at whatever you do. Go hard. Why are you leaving crumbs on the table? Go hard, man. You only have one life.
See, okay. So you said Auntie was a singer in the church.
Oh, for sure.
And you were raised in the church.
Right.
Did you have a grandparent or a parent that was a preacher?
I did not, but my daddy was sometimes he led prayer meeting and Bible study, and every event. And he was a deacon, and my mama was a deaconess. So sometimes he did give sermons, but almost anything that was going on in the church. Prayer meeting was Tuesday, Bible study was Wednesday, church was Sunday, choir practice might have been on Saturday. If there is a summer vacation Bible school, who was there? I was there. I was deep and heavy in the church. Man.
I was just about to say the spirit of church is heavy
on me. I know it is. I'm churchy.
Later, are you still heavily churchy. Active in the church?
And that's the thing. I'm not heavily active in the church, but I am. My roots go deep, and I believe in God. Mm-hmm. I believe in God. But the thing about it, I know some people may be offended by this, but as far as the church is concerned, I've been kind of bruised. I do have church hurt. And so where I was trying to present Jesus to people, my exterior didn't let people see the Jesus that I was trying to get them to see. It always stops, not always, but often enough, it has stopped at my exterior to the point where I will sing gospel. Occasionally, I will go to a church and sing, but I'm focusing on God. I'm focusing on soulful music. And I say this, Q, if I had a CD and I had 10 songs on the CD, I would do 7 or 8 love songs or soul songs, and then 2 or 3 gospel or inspirational songs. Because,
it's a part of who you are.
It's who I am.
Now, you talk about church hurt, and a lot of people have shied away from the church. Right. As we were growing up, church is something that you felt like you had to do because your mother told you, your mother and your father told you had to get up every Sunday, and you had to be present in the church, because their mother and father told them, and their mother and father told them. Right. But it's now this current generation of people is breaking that, and if I go, it's because I feel the connection. I'm a part of a church that I feel accepts me. Right. We know that. What do I call it? Do I call it homosexuality? Within the church has always been something that people have had an issue with. Right. But it's not even that, though. That's the only thing that's turning people away. It's the judgment. Right. Overall, for you having a kid outside of wedlock. Right. Sister Jenkins been married for 57 years to the father of her 7 kids. Right. But she's judging you because your life took a different path. But she doesn't understand or know who you are. She just sees the exterior. Right. And the exterior is where the judgment comes from. And that's the thing that has kind of it's just been kind of mind-boggling, because their presentation, some people who are in the church, their presentation isn't loving. Mm-hmm. If you came with a loving spirit, then what you said that you wanted to do, which is draw men to Christ, you could do that if you did that with love. But if you do that with hate and judgment and you're wrong before I even get in the church, good, you're shooting yourself in the foot, and it makes me question your true, what you're truly trying to do. What are your true intentions here? You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to bet you, if churches would lead with love, not with judgment, they would draw in more LGBTQ people. They would draw in more drug dealers. They would draw in more people who are dealing with children outside out of wedlock, whatever. If they led with love. And the crazy thing is, church was supposed to be the place of peace and comfort and refuge when the world was kicking your butt. Right. You can go to the church and you can be refilled and restored. Right. But people have turned away from that. People have not turned away from their spirituality. Mm-hmm. They've turned away from, I would say, organized religion.
That's what it is. And I can't ever see myself, I will never turn away from the love of God. I will never turn away from Jesus. But the establishment of church, I don't go that often. Now, it does say in the Bible, forsake not the assembly of yourselves. So when I can gather with other Christians, whether it's online, and I'm I'm quoting Bible scriptures and singing, going live or whatever. Or I might go to a church that I feel comfortable, where I don't feel judged. I will do that occasionally, but I haven't found a church where I feel comfortable enough to go on a regular basis every Sunday.
I mean, now here in Atlanta, I know there are quite a few. So, I don't know if you've had the opportunity to experience them.
Right.
I feel like I went just to say I've gone.
Right.
But just church as a whole, I just was like, I'm going to Bedside Baptist. I don't feel like getting up. Me and God, we talk all day, so
if I may be
we're
honest,
good.
I like naps, and I ain't gonna say but like, when I weigh it out, you know what I'm saying, go and possibly be judged, or stay in bed, or watch the football game that's coming on, But if I found a church where I feel welcomed enough, I may start going more regularly.
Because there's nothing like being in the house, being a part of what's going on. It does something to you.
What's your zodiac sign, if you don't mind me asking?
I mean, you into zodiac, so what you think I am?
I don't know, cause I'm a Cancerian as a zodiac, and I like naps. So
okay, that makes sense.
What? Why? What are?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, okay.
It's the water signs. Yeah, so that's what it is.
The water signs.
So, when's your birthday?
June 22nd.
Okay. Oh, you're like right at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
On the cusp of Gemini and Cancer.
You ain't got no Gemini in you, do you?
Sometimes I be.
A little.
Yeah.
Oh,
sometimes.
God, them Gemini.
Sometimes.
Now, speaking of having multiple personalities.
Okay.
Now, we ain't gonna go with multiple personalities, but being who you really truly were, and we're talking about the church. When did you realize that in order for me to be an authentic version of myself, the church, I can't be a part of what you guys have going on? I'm gonna still be me. I'm gonna still love the Lord. I just can't be a part of the church. When did you decide that?
It was fairly recently. I don't want to get into the situation, but
basically,
I felt preached at recently within the last few years or so over the pulpit. Something was said, and it wasn't. I don't feel like it was said in hate or whatever, but the way it made me feel, I didn't go back. So it's been.
I've had that experience too.
Yeah.
And is hopefully a million people watching this conversation. So there's somebody who has also experienced that same thing.
Right.
A friend and I, we had decided to try like a new church in the area that he had just moved to. Went up there, everything seemed good. That preacher got to preaching, and he said something, and although it was 3,000 people in the room, I just felt like you were looking directly at me.
At me.
And I said, oh, okay. And as I'm saying, okay, I'm looking over to the right. My friend done got up and left. I said, hold on. Now, you my ride. Now, you can't leave. So, unfortunately, we had to go.
He gathered his things.
And he hit it. Like, nothing. He just got up. He didn't put that finger up. He said, I'm out of here.
Yes.
And too many people have had that very same experience.
Right.
And it's very unfortunate, but to those of you that are out there that have had that experience, know that you guys are not alone. Right. Know that you guys are good enough. And despite what anyone else has said out there or on that pulpit or whatever it is, right. You are loved.
God
you are
loves
great.
You
are kind.
God
you
loves
is
you.
Beautiful.
God
you
loves
is
you.
smart.
Listen.
And God loves you.
God loves you. And that's the thing that matters. And not to go too deep into what somebody said to me today. Somebody hit me up today. They said, I'm in the lifestyle. I'm in the life. Am I going to hell? And that's a tricky subject because I don't walk with you every day. So I said that, you know what I'm saying? But basically what I said is that go seek answers for yourself. Yeah. Read the Bible. Apparently you believe in the Bible, you believe in God. Seek answers for yourself. But for me, what I feel as far as going to hell, I feel like God loves me just the way I am. Now, I do feel condemned. It does say in the Bible, it does condemn homosexuality in the Bible. But I feel like you have to read it. I feel like you have to read into the context because the Bible says don't eat shrimp. And well, it says don't eat bottom feeding things like lobster and crab. It also says don't wear blended fabrics. It also tells men not to shave their beard off. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things in the Bible that we have to look at the context of. We have to look at the translations. It's a lot of things. And so if you want answers about that, if somebody is out there and they're, first of all, God loves you. But if you want deeper answers about that, pray and talk to God. But research, study and show yourself approved. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. For me, I feel loved. I feel loved as far as a woman loving a woman. I feel I'm loved by God doing that. Now, there are other things like sex before marriage. I feel condemned about that. You know what I'm saying? I that's why I'm ready to be married. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just how I feel about it.
But it's so crazy because there's so many things that one could go to hell for. But people just want to pick out your flaws.
Exactly.
And not, acknowledge
what they got
and accept
going
what they have going
on.
on. And it's such an unfortunate thing.
Yeah,
but
right.
until we get that under control,
right?
We as a people, we as individuals, I mean, we're gonna set ourselves back when we can be so much greater, than these issues that we're creating. Right. Now,
what's good?
Yes. So now
that was heavy, wasn't it?
It was,
but
it was needed. And no need to apologize for that, because I feel like every conversation that I have on this platform is a conversation that somebody out there needs.
Gotcha.
I got God all up in the room, so I always like to pray and have a conversation with God prior to the person that I'm having a conversation with coming around. So everything that is spoken is something that is supposed to be said, because you out there, me right here, you right there, we all need these words in some kind of way. So I'm thankful for it, and hopefully you are too.
Let's do it.
Now, speaking of being thankful, so like I said, this experience on Hoochie Daddies.
Right.
Okay. What did you feel well, first of all, how did the casting process go? And what made you say, you know what? Let me go ahead and try this out.
Listen, I was just, I found out about the show. I was just randomly looking on TikTok. I was randomly looking up studs on TikTok or something with studs or LGBTQ, something of that nature. And I saw Woody. I saw this tall, light-skinned, vibrant, long-dreaded person with a lot of energy saying that she had a reality TV show. And I want to get into acting. I want to get into film.
Did you say a lot of energy? Yeah. She didn't have it on the show.
Did you not see?
I saw one episode.
Okay, you got to keep
when
looking.
She was getting it in.
You got to keep looking.
I've seen all 8 episodes.
Okay, do you not remember when she was
in
talking
the house
to King?
And y'all was doing the tequila. They was doing the tequila shots.
Right, and talking to King about not having her baby with her. You remember that episode? She was doing all this.
I must have been taking a nap or something.
It was nap time.
I've seen all.
It was nap time. Yeah. But I forgot what episode it's 6, 7, 8. I don't know what it. But she has a lot of energy. On social media. But I saw her on there, and she said something about all stud or all masculine presenting reality TV show, and I want to move into any producers out there. Any filmmakers out there, holla at your girl. Let's talk. But and so all we had to do was send it in like a minute-long video, minute and a half or so, and I sent it in, and within the next couple of weeks, she said, "Hey, you're in." And actually, we filmed this a year ago, and we stayed in a house, an Airbnb, for 30 days. And
that's how long it was?
Yeah.
I was wondering how long.
Yeah.
And it was in Jacksonville.
It was in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
Yep.
So 30 days to be plucked out of your element, to be placed in a house with, it's the 7 others, but then you have booty as well. And,
right.
And then it was security there.
Right.
Lord knows security was needed.
Right.
How was that experience?
It was different. It was uncomfortable at first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know these people. I like my space. Like, I like to be comfortable. Comfort is one of my biggest, tenets in life.
Yeah.
And so, just being around 7 other females, I don't know who they are. I don't know what their background is. It was uncomfortable at first. But when I started to get to know the girls, and like J Cash is crazy, Moyo is so laid. She laid back like me. You know what I'm saying? She's very laid back. It's just I started to get to know them, and they started to become like family for me.
Okay.
You know? So it's just at first it was uncomfortable, but it turned into something awesome, man. And then like I don't know if you remember the what was the girl that was locked up across seas?
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner. We made a video that went so viral. It might have gotten I think like 30 million views. It was all on the Ricky Smiley show and everything. But basically, it was a video of us doing like some choreographed movements, and people were ragging on us. They were calling us the stud praise dancers and everything. But we feel like that video, with it going viral, it garnered attention, it garnered eyeballs on the situation, and we feel like it had something to do with Brittany Griner coming back home and being released. But we did some amazing things while we were there.
So for you, why did you feel like being a part of an all female, masculine presenting female cast? Why do you feel that was not only important for you as a person or an artist? Why do you feel that was important for the LGBTQIA plus community?
I'm glad you said it.
I hope I didn't miss any letters or anything.
It's hard for me to get all the letters correct. So thank you for saying it. But okay, for me it was important because for me it was just in general it was important because a lot of times, I don't know if other groups know it, but sometimes studs, when they see each other, they could be off-putting. Like they can do a little friend, like, whatever, or they can like, bro, I ain't talking to bro, whatever the situation is. It's like a macho energy. So to be able to not only be around them, but to collaborate and work on things together and work on this show together, it was huge. It was huge for our communities, for sure.
Yeah, even with the fact that, I mean, some of them, they
brought some macho energy.
Yeah,
they did, but ultimately, we all became friends in one way or sense or another. You know what I'm saying?
Now, the level of support that you guys, you said it was a year ago.
Right.
And I see that you guys in some ways are still collaborating or supporting one another.
Right.
Like at different events. Like, is it like that with all 8 of you, or is it like some that you've gotten closer to than others?
There are definitely some that I've gotten closer to than others. I just like them. I don't want to name drop or name call or whatever, but there are some that I'm closer to and I just feel more comfortable with. But I got love for all of them, man. If they need something, holler at me.
So why didn't we get a reunion?
Listen, it's coming.
I was about to say,
it's supposed to be
like we was robbed of that reunion.
It's supposed to be coming, but also season 2 for all studs or masculine presenting females who are interested in being on season 2. We are doing it here in Atlanta, October 15th, and I may be in the building. We gonna see, but October 15th we are doing casting calls. So get yourself together, get your mind prepared, get your funds together so you can travel. But it's going down.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I would like to be there.
Listen.
For one reason or another, I want to be. And I want to be like a Hoochie Daddy supporter. Maybe like even a judge. Maybe I can be like, hey, like she'll be good in the house or not.
Got you. There may be something where there will be a live audience. I don't know, but I think this one is for contestants on, like, and I think
Okay.
this is a closed casting call, but I get more information. And when we get some, when I learn more, I'll be able to let you know more.
Okay. So the original show, like once y'all wrapped the filming process, when did it first air? Like when did it first hit the streaming platform?
I think it okay, so this is what there was trouble with getting the show actually put on to Amazon and things like that. So we released it January of this year.
Okay.
Via Patreon. However, like a couple of months ago, Woody told us, she did everything. She filmed it, directed it, put money up, thousands of dollars, everything. So she was the one who was pitching it to different platforms. But she told us like a month or two ago, hey y'all, the show has gotten on Tubi. Listen, when she told us that, man, it wasn't long after things just started taking off, man. And to the point where now the show has gotten 16 million views. 16 million views. 16 million views, man. So,
like, that's amazing to know that something that y'all created, an experience that y'all had, you all now get to relive that experience. It's like breathing a breath of new life into that whole experience. Because, like, for me, like I said, it was probably a month ago that I probably first hit you up. Somewhere around that time frame. And, I'm just getting into the show. Like I said, a couple Sundays ago, I had friends over here. I'm getting them into the show.
Right.
And after this conversation, you guys are going to look in that link below, and then you guys are going to get into the show.
Listen.
So, now, like, it's like an are you ready for what's about to come?
Listen,
moment.
and I feel it. Something amazing by the grace of God is on its way, and I'm trying to prepare myself. I'm trying to be prepared, trying to get everything, do all I can in this moment, because I don't necessarily have management right now. So I'm just I'm figuring it out as I go, but I don't know if I necessarily want to go to a record label or sign to a record label. I think that I would possibly sign a management contract if the terms were correct, but I think I like right now. I like the independent, where I want to be able to fund things myself, do it myself, and get my funds, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point,
do you feel like that? Of course, you get to maintain control of a lot of
things. Control.
But do you feel like the flexibility and the creativity that you want to put into your art is solely controlled by you?
Yeah. That's another part of it for sure. Like, I have control over everything. It's my baby, and I'm able to see it grow. I'm able to see if I tweak this here, this does this, or people they didn't really like that. You know what I'm saying? So let me keep hitting them with what So it's I love it. I love the control. You hit the nail on the head. Control.
Now, in your music, I'm pretty sure I feel in my spirit somebody in that house was like a rapper, because a lot of them gave me like aside from the ones that were like exotic dancers, some of them gave me rapper. Like, did you guys ever collaborate on anything, or
we
have
actually
you?
did.
Okay.
There is a song that is unreleased. I need y'all to say drop it. Wherever this is, say drop it. Type drop it. But there is a song that is unreleased that we did together while we were still in the house. And I'm just we just got some loose ends that we're tying up with it, but I want to release it soon. I do. Do
we know the name? Or we gotta hold off?
We're gonna hold off
until the loose ends are tight.
We're gonna hold off on it.
But make sure drop it. Make sure go to Instagram, wherever you got to find her, and drop it.
Drop it.
Now, do we need to go into somebody else's DMs and tell them to drop it too?
Listen. Go DM J Cash, say drop it. Go talk to Moyo, Big Moyo, say drop it. Go to Fantasy, say drop it. Go to Dyke Garden, say drop it. Those are the people that's on the song.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Listen, and it's fire. And it's fire. That thing fire.
Now that needs to be a song that needs to be out soon, because if you guys are unfamiliar, here in Atlanta, Pride is coming up.
Yeah.
And that's in, a few weeks. And then there are prides in other cities.
Right.
So as the show is getting its second life,
yes,
this would be something good to push, because y'all can get booked at them show and
perform.
money, what's up?
Perform the song. Listen, you know what? You put a little fire under me. I might
drop it.
I might have to make some things work.
We gonna press pause real quick, and then we gonna call the four of them, and we gonna make it happen. So by the time this airs, then hopefully the drop it is available. It's streaming everywhere.
Right.
Now, speaking of Pride,
right.
You are a very proud person.
Mm-hmm.
And you're walking in confidence. You're loving who you are.
Right.
You're an artist, and now if you go to Instagram, there are flyers.
Mm-hmm.
You are out here performing. You're performing for the people. You're performing in front of your community.
Right.
You have events coming up. Tell us about those.
Right. So, I'm performing for Pride. Come see me. I have 2 events on September the 2nd. Remind me, it's the City Winery.
Yes.
The City Winery is you can be there at 11 a.m. I'm opening up for Tyra B.
Yes. I love Tyra.
Tyra B. The second one will be with all of the Hoochie Daddies, or most of them. A lot of them will be in the building that night at MSR. I'll be performing then as well.
Where is that?
MSR, my sister's room.
It used to be in like East Atlanta Village, and now it's where?
I don't know.
Go to Instagram. The flyer. I'm pretty sure the address is on the flyer.
For sure.
So from your event with Tyra B at City Winery,
right?
Like, what can fans look forward to from that?
Listen, I this is my first time performing there, and God is so good for opening up doors like this. But I heard that it's more of a kind of chill crowd,
very intimate vibe.
Yeah, intimate vibe.
Yes.
So we're gonna go acoustic with it. We're gonna do a little acoustic.
And that's the place to do it.
Listen,
have you ever been there?
I've never been there.
Oh,
I've never been there. Is it by the Ponce City Market?
It's right in there. So Ponce City Market is right here, and City Winery is right on the corner.
just did a photo shoot and I saw it over there in the corner over there, but I've never been before.
So it's a restaurant at the top with like all kinds of wine and everything, and then you go downstairs, and that's where the stage and that whole area is. It seats quite a few people.
I saw it looked like quite a few people.
It is, but it's a very intimate vibe. It's like, are you familiar with Apache?
Yeah.
Not the current one, but there's an older one.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Tyler Perry's, like, what was it? Not Why Did I Get Married? Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
The play?
No, the movie.
Oh.
Okay. Well, it's very intimate. When you go, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's an opportunity for you to sing your ass off.
Okay.
But it's also an opportunity for you to connect. Like, you can look out and you can feel.
I'm excited
the people can feel you. So
I'm
that
excited.
Should be,
come see me.
Who all is there? So it's you, Tyra.
I don't know the other performers. On the flyer that I have, it's just me and Tyra.
Okay.
I'm sure there's some other dope performers that's gonna be there, but it's gonna be me and my guitarist, Nick. What's good, man? In the clip that I play, if I can make a clip of this, I'll tag you in there. But so yeah, my guy, my guitarist is gonna be there with me, Tyra B. I'm opening up for her. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a dope time.
Okay, so Saturday the 2nd at where's my calendar? Okay, so I'll be there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it on the calendar. I will come out.
Thank you.
Because one of my really good friends actually works there.
Okay.
So she always always tells me about a lot of the stuff that's going on.
Gotcha.
So I'll definitely be there. But the other event that you have later that night, so we know you're gonna have to take a nap in between.
Listen,
you're gonna be out all night.
And I was thinking whether I should do a meet and greet with some of my fans and supporters, but you're right, I might need to be resting.
After you sing with Tyra and them, and y'all do whatever, because I'm pretty sure this Hoochie Daddy thing is probably gonna be in the evening.
It's gonna be in it's gonna be in the evening. It's gonna be at MSR, and the Hoochie Daddies will be in the building. There, I know Jay Cash is supposed to be hosting.
Okay.
Woody is supposed to be there. Fantasy is supposed to be dancing. There might be
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I think there might be somebody else dancing. Another Hoochie Daddy dancing, but I know that we will be in the building, man. Y'all gotta come see us.
That might be a move too. I might spend a little time with the Hoochie Daddies. Like that's okay. Yeah. Now what I want to know, because we were having this conversation earlier, when it comes to the LGBTQIA plus community, each letter oftentimes stands on its own.
Right.
Lesbians are over here with lesbians. Bisexuals are over here in a box where they don't feel like they fit no damn way.
Right.
Then you got your trans individuals that go through struggles of their own.
Right.
You have the gays who are here on their own.
Right.
Have you ever experienced the separation within the community?
I have actually. But I often will see a group of studs running with themselves. I never really see though a trans man hanging with a group of studs. I'm trying to see, do I have any trans man friends? I don't. I have an acquaintance. Back down there in Macon, Georgia, I think he lives in. But other than that, I don't really see him. I don't see us.
Why do you think that is though? Like, because I was having a conversation. We were having a conversation prior to this.
Right.
But I've had conversations before where, like, we don't really see... And I work in an industry where I meet everybody. And I don't really hear about the lesbians saying that they're going to hang out with their, gay friend, their gay guy friends. I
love a gay guy.
I don't hear the trans women saying they going to hang out with the... Like, I don't understand why the community is so divided. But then we get mad when other people ostracize us from different things. But within our own, we can't even keep it together.
I don't know. The only thing that I can suggest or think about is maybe what we desire or the sex that we desire. I don't know. It's so different. Maybe maybe that's not.
And that's why we have not resolved the issue, because I don't even know why.
Right.
And I normally got all the answers, but I don't think anybody really knows. And maybe it has something to do with like people's level of comfort, people's levels of like acceptance within themselves. Because truth be told, even though people are out, even though people are proud, a lot of people aren't really truly comfortable with themselves.
Right.
They won't always admit it, but maybe sometimes they see something in other people that maybe they're envious of, or maybe they hate
dislike.
Secretly. Yeah, and
dislike. That is deep. That is so deep, because I was gonna go in the direction of maybe because we're attracted to, like, studs are attracted to more than likely feminine. I don't know. So we like the same thing. So similar likes hang together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I mean,
but even saying that, but a trans man likes a woman. So I can't say that debunks that theory. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I don't know.
Because I can hang with this one, because I like that one, and that one. I'm not just
Tell me
this. I'm LGB. Hold up, LGB. That.
Okay.
Because I was about to say T, but I'm like, hold on.
Are you L?
I'm not T.
You're not L.
I love ladies.
No, but
so that makes me a lesbian.
Oh, you better say it. And you know what?
Sometimes I feel like a lesbian.
Listen, and this is an exclusive. This is an exclusive.
Heard it here first.
I am, and my girlfriend knows this, but when it comes to guys, I am physically attracted to the body of a man. Not every man, but there are some men that are attractive, and it's the physical attributes. The physical physical part.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
But when it comes to conversation, it just doesn't stick. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't click. Can I have a conversation with a gay man and it be good and it be interesting or whomever? Yeah, but I don't get that connection like I get with a woman. And I am physically attracted to women as well. But it just, I think it's something in my nature that's just physically attracted to men as well.
And you know the crazy thing, like a lot of these lesbians, and I'm sorry if you ladies are listening, I don't want you to be offended at all. But I don't feel like no lesbian is really a true lesbian.
Really?
Out of 100%, I think it's like 89% that's not.
What?
Given the right opportunity.
What?
Yeah.
Well, let's look at gay men. Are gay men really gay?
Absolutely not. So I'm gonna say there are,
really?
because I've experienced some that are just like, and it's so funny because it's the ones that I like to walk up to and be like, puss, you know, I like to say the P word and I like to see their face turn up. Now, it's some out here for real.
Right.
But for the most part, I think nowadays, people are just comfortable with sexuality, period.
Right.
So if it comes in the form of a woman, if it comes in the form of a man, if it comes in the form of a trans person, I think people are just attracted to people now.
Right.
I guess there's a term for it. I guess it's called
more fluid or something. I don't know.
Pansexual.
Okay.
I think it's pansexual. Like you're attracted to the energy of the person.
Right.
And I think that is what's really going on for the most part.
Right.
Nowadays, like I can't speak for everybody else, but from personal experience, from people I've talked to and things that I've seen, I think everybody kind of going in a way of just loving who they love.
Yeah.
If it's loving in relationship form or loving for 15, 30 minutes or an hour, you know.
Would you say the same for straight men?
Would I say what?
That they are becoming more fluid in that way. I feel like out of all say it. I just feel like they would be the least likely to be open with that.
So we like to thank Myia for being on. Now, honestly, I don't know because I can't speak from a 100% straight man perspective.
Right.
I can speak from the perspective that I identify with the most. And I know me, at one point I liked only this, then I liked only that. Then I realized, well, I don't like only this and I don't like only that. I like everything. And the conversations I've been having with people are people that have kind of struggled and identified with the same thing.
Right.
So for a 100% heterosexual man, I don't know. I haven't had the opportunity to have that conversation yet. But if you're out there and you want to have that conversation, we can go ahead and queue up BLK Talk at night right now, and we can have that conversation.
Listen.
Or BLK Talk After Dark. I think I like that one.
Yeah, I like
a little
that.
bit more.
I like that.
But I don't know though. But we'll see. I think we'll finish this conversation at another time.
Sounds good.
But for you,
right.
There's been BET Sunday's Best. Sunday. Not Sundays. BET's Sunday Best.
Right.
There has been Hoochie Daddies that is available right now on Tubi. Okay? If you guys are unfamiliar with Tubi, Tubi is an amazing app. Like I said, it's a streaming platform. It's really good for independent creatives. And it has a lot of your favorite shows on there, like childhood shows like Scooby-Doo and all kinds of stuff like that. And they do have a free option. So if you're worried about adding another subscription price, you don't have to worry about it. But what I'm saying is there is no excuse for you not to be able to go on Tubi and watch Hoochie Daddies. Okay? So then we have the performances that are coming up. You got 2 performances that are coming up on the same day.
Right.
Like, what else do we have to look forward to from you?
So, I mean, then you have the Sweet Auburn Music Fest.
Yes.
That's coming up on September 30th. And October the 1st. So one of those days I'll be performing by the grace of God. I just got the email. But I'm just going to be dropping music. I'm just going to be dropping music, trying to garner as many fans and people that vibe with me. I want to connect with you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sing something that moves you, that uplifts you. My goal in life is to uplift the name of Jesus, but to uplift your spirit. So if you need a good uplift, then come vibe with me. But just, and I want to get to the point where I can throw my own shows, man. Throw my own shows and do this thing. You know, I see myself doing this for a good little time, for a good amount of time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So until the Lord says, look, it's
it's
time to sit down. But you know what though? It's a lot of artists out here that should have sat out a long time ago. They still blessed with the spirit. I just saw Patty, 79 years old, still throwing them shoes off and singing right across the stage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, you use that gift. Like, please do, because if God could have given me anything else, it would have been the gift of song, the voice. And he didn't do that. Like, sometimes I'd be mad, but I'd be in the car like, fucking it up. Or so I think. But you got that gift, so please use it. And to those of you out there, when you get the opportunity to be blessed by this voice, appreciate it, support it, share it, tell somebody, because that's the only way that independent artists continue to grow, is by support. We got to start by supporting our own. Don't wait until other people start supporting to decide you want to. Support real talent, like for real.
Thank you, Q. And book me.
That too.
Book me, DM me, email me, whatever.
And her assistant will kindly reach back out to you.
Back to you.
Just don't come in the DMs on no foolishness.
Because they've been in there.
Now, how does that feel though? Like when people like may have seen you on the show and they'll slide in on some, you know, you should have did this, or you know, like they know who you are. Like how do you?
It's actually, when people come talk to me, it's actually flattering.
Okay, because it means they're paying attention.
Exactly, and there has been, it went from, you know, people writing me ever so often to and like pouring in of people writing and attention, and I've been trying to just grab emails and just asking people, hey, so go listen to my music. And now that you've listened to my music, when I come to your city, when I come to Dallas, when I come to Houston, when I come to North and South Carolina, will you come out to see me? You know what I'm saying? And people have been giving me their emails, and so it's I feel like I'm in a stage of growth for sure.
And I got don't let me forget as soon as we're done. But guys, make sure you guys support Myia. So let them know how they can find you on social media, how they can book you, all that good stuff.
Listen, for almost any platform, all you have to type in is MYIAB.music. That's Myia B Music. That's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, almost any platform. Just type that in, or you could just go to YouTube, type Myia B Music. Please download my music on Apple Music. Add my music to your Spotify playlist. My name is MYIAB Music. Myia B Music. That's my whole stage name. And what else am I supposed to be telling them?
I mean, that's the main thing. You find her on social media, and there you can stream the music, download the music, share the music, and most importantly, you can book.
Book me, baby. That's the most important thing. Bring me out.
Come into a city near you.
Listen, if you have a wedding, like if you have a proposal where if you're wanting to propose to someone, bring me out. I'll sing for that. You know what I'm saying? A special event. Book me. Book your girl. A festival, whatever. Book me. Book me. I'm coming out, baby.
Okay. Look, and make sure you guys, if you guys are in Atlanta, she told you about the events that she has coming up. It's 3 of them. Okay? So if you are here September, October-ish, that's just the 3 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, the year ain't over yet.
Right,
okay, so make sure you guys continue to support
Myia.
Make sure you guys continue to support BLK Talk like you have been doing.
Right.
I definitely appreciate that.
Gotta
and I
appreciate
BLK. You for coming on through
and
us having this conversation.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Q. Thank you, BLK. Thank you so much for having it. This has been a wonderful experience. a wonderful experience. It has been so natural talking to you. It just, the conversation has flowed just so naturally and comfortably. I live it here.
I appreciate it. Look, welcome. You are now part of the BLK Talk family. And anytime you have anything going on, definitely let me know. And I bring you on back. So guys, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, BLK Talk. Like, share, subscribe, Myia B Music, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all of that stuff. And we'll be back very soon with another great episode of BLK Talk.
BLK Talk, baby.
Yes.
I need you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell so that you guys don't miss any of our amazing conversations.